Just 3 seconds, something would have changed at some part of the world. Would you agree with me if I say that the world is changing every single second? Artificial intelligence and biotechnology is moving in a massive speed where human beings cannot even cope up with. Computers and smartphones, on the other hand, is already controlling you. It's watching you and it's collecting your data every now and then. So, what are we going to do about it? What lessons do we need to survive in a world that is driven by data? Let's discuss that in detail. In this video, we are going to review 21 lessons for 21st century, written by Yuval Noah Harari. So, Yuval Noah Harari is from Israel. He's an Israel author, a scientist, and a philosopher who also works as a professor for University of Jerusalem. And this book is published in 2018. Right. So, looking at the title of the book, you may have already guessed it could be more of a self-help book, like Seven Habits of Highly Effective People or 12 Ways to Live a Life. No, it's not a self-help book. You cannot put this book in that category. It's more of a discussion. Author took some major concerns in the world and he analyzed the challenges and the choices that we have and how to confront that. Okay. The first few chapters, author talks about the political and the technological challenges. He talks about liberalism. He says that by the end of the 20th century, fascism, liberalism, and communism had a war, but liberalism won tremendously. Will liberalism survive in 21st century? So this is all discussed. And he also talks about jobs. What jobs would survive or what jobs would vanish? We don't know. He says that we already have autonomous cars, driverless cars. So drivers' jobs are already in stake. And see, he talks about Watson, IBM Watson, which could compete every single professions in the world. So to be able to survive in 21st century, you should be someone who is ready to reinvent yourself. He says that if you're ready to reinvent yourself, you'd be survive in terms of jobs. Okay. And the second off, he talks about terrorism, war, and humility. He says that there could be a war, but it wouldn't be like a traditional war where we go to a battlefield and shed all our bloods, use your swords. No, it's more of a bio war. It's more of a cyber war would occur, and that's an interesting chapter. So down the line, and the third chapter is where you actually see some lessons. He talks about our education system. So in the past, it was okay to send our kids to school and listen to what the teacher says, write exams, analyze performance. But would they be enough for the kids to survive in a world where they're going to deal with AI or deal with machine learning? How are we preparing our kids? So there are some deeper concerns about our education systems that's also discussed. And in the end, he talks about meditation. He says he does Vipassana meditation for 2 hours every day. Wow. And he says through that meditation is where he was able to write some world class books like Sapiens or Homo deus and books like this. And he also says that doing meditation, you would be able to observe the world in a better way and you would be able to understand yourself before the machines understand you. Right. So that's about the book. And one interesting fact, Bill Gates has actually released five lovely books that he has read in 2018. And this book was in that list. So give it a thought and read this book. It's an interesting book. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.